In Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Well, I think they have the mindset to get this sweep as long as they don't take this team lightly because they've already beaten them this season.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Here's Pokusevski.
That's pretty creative from the young big man. How unique is Poku's skill?
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Walsh. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Giannis. Here he goes. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Here's Harden. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. Nice shot by Walsh. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Boston. Three-pointer by Embiid. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wembanyama, a screen. And they take the lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Wagner. No one near him. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Allen for 3. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Buffkin. Still yet to score. Pass to Wagner. No good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range, they're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Wagner with it. Dort covering. Here's Walsh. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Giannis. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. From deep Ingles. And Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Suns. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good.
What a move by Gilgeous-Alexander, using his agility to beat that contact.
Outside, Horford. A tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Suns, 11.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
Now, here's Zubac. Can't get it to fall.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Giannis. Giannis with the nozzle! And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Screen by Giannis. Ingles with the ball. He has yet to score. For three, Harris. It's held in by Zubac. The Suns trailing. Down low. Here's Bates Diop.
A great pass from Gordon there, leading to the assist.
Here's Boston now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Now Harris. Pass to Walsh. Wembanyama outside. 4 on the clock. Good. Nice job down low.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
So, Brent, thinking back to the 2020 bubble, the Suns went 8-0. Clearly the springboard for that group.
Yeah, amazing, Kevin. The team had missed 10 straight playoffs, and a lot of talk was made that that time in the bubble helped them to come together in ways that next season they weren't going to be denied. And they made the finals in 2021, and the franchise won 64 games in 2022. So the Suns are as bright as ever.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admire his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Zubac has got his first basket.
Just too determined. Zubac finishing strong.
Here's Walsh. To the inside. And he makes good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Phoenix calls timeout. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Timeout call, the Celtics.
Number 27, Durant Walsh.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Walsh. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Wagner on the wing. Over Allen. Left side, Horford. Pass to Walsh. And he drives in. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended now by Wagner. And Embiid gets it to go.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Timeout called the Celtics. Celtics with the lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Walsh. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's the screen. Now here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler. Absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea putting it on a string, so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
And when you talk about offensive weaponry, Brent, the Suns are loaded.
These guys are absolutely scary, Kevin. Night after night, they can come in with guys who can fill it up from anywhere on the floor. So hard to stop that kind of potency on the offensive end. When the play breaks down, you go to the talent. And man, they loaded with talent.
Kick out to Giannis. With the clock winding down. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Pass to Embiid. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Embiid. He has 6. And he gets it to go.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Walsh. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Now, here is Harden from 17 feet out, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Johnson. Wagner outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Suns leading. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Harden scanning the floor. Misses from short range.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Johnson with it. Here's Walsh. Here's Wembanyama. Breaks it off the glass. Wembanyama's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Now Harden. 6 points for him. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Johnson. Inside. And stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Comes up empty down low. Wagner from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
Here's Walsh. Wembanyama. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Big Steve. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Here's Wagner. And Wembanyama outside. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 5. 32 seconds left in the third. Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has got 6.
Now, Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Wagner outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Wagner wide open. Off target from outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics Entertainment. Let them hear it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Joel showing off the range. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Harden outside. Embiid in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim. Celtics trail by 10. Harris with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford in the post. Pass to Bufkin. Back to Horford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Horford's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. Embiid the screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Johnson outside. Wembanyama a screen. Driving to the basket. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Harden. That one wide left.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And it's Wagner missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Pass to Pokusevski. And the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here's Embiid. A minute 50 left in the game. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Celtics trailed by 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Harden left side. Into the lane. And the layup is good.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Suns leading by 4. Harden outside. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
To the middle.
Personal foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
The line for 2.
And he is unable to get the second one.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Embiid, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And Poku just driving hard to the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 7. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
That was Celtics Entertainment.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, a screen. There's Wagner with the 3. Buries it from outside.
Franz Wagner.
Now here's Harden. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.